From Keene in the Shire, the Liberty Media capital of the world, this is Daryl W. Perry, host of FPP Radio News for Saturday, December 6th, 2014. Silver is trading at $16.31 per ounce. Gold is valued at $1,192 per ounce. And according to BitcoinAverage.com, the average price of Bitcoin is $377. Antiwar.com reports, struggling to defend the nuclear negotiation extension with Iran to congressional opponents who did not like the talks to begin with, the Obama administration is claiming major new concessions were made by Iran to see talks continue. The Associated Press says it has secret documents on the terms for the next 7 months of talks, and that it includes, among other things, Iran agreeing to snap inspections by the IAEA and to convert much of its remaining uranium to fuel. The conversion includes the last 35 kilograms of more highly enriched uranium oxide, which Iran was producing for fuel rods for the Tehran research reactor. They've agreed to finish the conversion into fuel rods to eliminate Western claims that they could enrich further. The administration has been presenting the document to congressional officials in an attempt to convince them to hold off on new sanctions, which would violate the agreement and would derail the talks. For over 35 years, Roberts & Roberts has been a trusted source for buying and selling your investment-grade precious metals. They also take Bitcoin for precious metal purchases and permanently removed the minimum purchase order for all orders paid in the digital currency. Call Roberts & Roberts today for knowledgeable advice on investing and a forward-thinking approach to new technologies. 850-478-5270 or online at rrbi.co. Reuters reports protesters in New York and other cities staged a third night of rallies on Friday, denouncing use of deadly force by police against minorities, even as prosecutors said they would consider charges against an officer in the fatal shooting of an unarmed man in November. The slaying of Akai Gurley, gunned down in a dimly lit stairwell in the New York borough of Brooklyn, was the latest in a string of lethal police actions feeding U.S. public outrage over what many perceive as racially based violence by law enforcement. This week's wave of angry but largely peaceful protest began Wednesday when a New York grand jury declined to bring charges against police officer Daniel Pantaleo in the chokehold death of Eric Garner, a 43-year-old father of 6. Garner, who had no weapon, was being arrested on suspicion of selling cigarettes illegally in a videotaped confrontation with police on Staten Island in July. The decision, sparing Pantaleo from prosecution, was announced 9 days after a Missouri grand jury chose not to indict a police officer for the shooting death in August of an unarmed teenager in the St. Louis suburb of Ferguson. Soraya Soy Free, a nurse from the Bronx who has been protesting in New York, said, "The government has created a monster, and the monster is now loose." Bitcoin Not Bombs is a launching pad for nonprofits and social entrepreneurs into the financial freedom of the Bitcoin economy. Bitcoin Not Bombs offers premium publicity campaigns designed to facilitate an organization's adoption of Bitcoin as a payment system and to fully capitalize on that decision in their fundraising efforts. Bitcoin Not Bombs is fully committed to being the hub of the nonprofit sector of the Bitcoin economy, maximizing the potential cross-promotion of all our clients and commercial partners. To learn more, visit bitcoinnotbombs.com. UPI reports the owner of a 5,000-pound bridge that vanished from his property in suburban Detroit said the wood and steel structure has been found about 30 miles away. Robert Cortes, who reported the bridge stolen from his Farmington Hills property on Wednesday, said the missing wood and steel structure was found Thursday about 30 miles away in Belleville. Farmington Hills Police Commander Matt Cohen said police investigation is ongoing, but the person or people responsible for taking the structure might not face prosecution. He told the Detroit News, "I can't say if there was a crime committed here. This might just be a result of a misunderstanding. A big misunderstanding." Adding that, yes, the bridge was apparently taken without permission, but it would require an actual victim to seek criminal charges, and he has made it clear he's not concerned so much about prosecution, just getting his bridge back. Cortez had earlier told WXYZ TV he would not seek to press charges if the bridge was returned, saying, "If we can get it returned, the police investigation is over. If not, it continues on." He said the bridge, which was built over a creek on his family's property by his father and uncle more than 25 years ago, will be moved to his catering business for use in wedding photos. This has been FPP Radio News, online at fppradio.com.